Okay, we're out here in HEMET right now. We are on Florida Avenue between, what is this, Palm Street and Leon, and we're out here trying to figure out what companies are doing to prepare. And so we're going to be talking to them. And today I am with my son, Jayden Blancarte. So I guess it's Adam Blancarte, Jayden Blancarte reporting from the Real News Zone. Bam. There you go, son. That's kind of corny. Get this. And the reason we tried to do this broadcast was because we've seen people boarding stuff up down there by Vista Paint. And as you can see, we got this company here boarded. Did you see them board this up, boss? Were you here when they boarded this up? No, you don't know if it's broken or if they boarded it from. Okay, so we don't know if that's precautionary or if that's something that was broken. So. Right inside here, this is right here by the Harbor Freight Tools in HEMET, and I get my tire work. If I get any type of used tires, I always go down here to this small business down here. You're talking about a family-owned business, it's a small business, and as we go on this journey, it's always our goal to, support and promote small businesses that we know personally have a certain quality of service. So we're gonna go talk to the guys down here at the tire shop and see if they've heard anything or if they're doing any type of preparation for the protest tonight. The window tinting guys normally open. What time is it?
It is 3:48.
3:48. He should be open. I think he's going to open till 5. How's it going, my friend? Hey. Nice to see you. Man. So we're going around. This is Facebook Live, and we got a big following now. So what we're doing is we're going around and we're promoting small businesses that we know are quality businesses. So we're getting your business. The name of the business right here is Fuentes Tires, new and used tires. And I'm telling you right now, I've had several of my cars worked on at this business, and this is an amazing business. You're talking about quality service, great prices. I mean, you just can't beat them. They're probably the best in the Inland Empire. The owner isn't real good in English, so we're going to go talk to the owner. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. We're doing some video work right now, and we're promoting small businesses. And since you guys have been so great in the past, we're promoting your business right now, all through Facebook. Are you guys doing any type of certain preparation for the protest or the demonstration?
Well, right now they say close early.
Close early?
Yeah.
Is that why the window tint closed?
Yeah, pretty much everybody. See how people are getting ready.
Mm-hmm. And who was it that told you that? And, is the boards up here on the front, was that vandalism or was that preparation?
I don't know, man. To be honest, yeah.
Okay.
Today, when we came in, they told us that they were near here, the area, so we just came in and see what we could find or how we find the
So are you going to close early, or are you just going to kind of run it until you got to see what's happening, and if you got to close it, you can close it?
I guess to prevent it, we're going to leave a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you're on Facebook right now. You want to give any information about your business? How long have you guys been around?
So far here at this location, it's going to be 8 years. We used to be off of Menlo and State for about 14 years or so. So it's been about 21 years in business. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing the business the whole time? But how much experience do you have with doing wheels and tires and stuff?
Since we started.
Yeah, a long time ago, huh? All right, well, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you for your service and for staying open, and you know what I mean? And being American. All right, we're going to head off to the next business, my friend. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. There you go. All right, so we're going to go talk to these guys that are boarding up these windows over here. This place is normally open. According to our friend Eloy, he said that they're asking them to close early. So. How's it going, guys? You guys are busy. Are you boarding up all the different businesses or just this one?
Bunch of them, yeah.
Bunch of them, huh? My name's Adam. We're on Facebook Live right now. We're doing some interviews with guys that are preparing for the demonstrations. You know what I mean? So since you've done a lot of businesses, I mean, what's the concerns that you've had by, you know, business owners?
I'm a business owner. It sucks.
Yeah.
No one reimburses us for all this shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really know if I want to go live saying what I really want to say.
Yeah, well, you can. I mean, well, this is the thing. This is why I started this whole thing, is because the mainstream media is lying to us. You know what I mean? It's fake news. You know what I mean? So what I do is I come out here with my son or my family or my friend, you know, somebody's videotape for me. I just have a basic cell phone, and we come out here and we bring the truth. You know what I mean? And if you guys say whatever you want to say, because there's no censorship. You know what I mean? So, but okay, I'll let you just know that it's I get it. Okay, I'll let you go.
I really want to say.
We don't want you to get you in trouble. You know what I mean? Don't get yourself in trouble. But yeah, just hang in there, man. You know what I mean? Ride it out. Ride this wave out, because you know, if we can actually get some change within the Justice Department out of all this, if we can actually see a shining light, if we can shut down this fake pandemic that we got going, we win. You know what I mean? Get their kids back in school. You know what I mean?
The only place winning right now is the media.
That's right. Yeah, there's the media is just, I mean, they're junk. They're complete junk, and that's why I'm out here doing this. So.
Yeah, they're the ones driving. It's all
Yeah, and you know what? I've talked to every ethnicity. I've talked to blacks, I've talked to Mexicans, I've talked to whites. I mean, it's fearless. And not one black person has said it's a racial thing. It's injustice across the board. So they're trying to turn
erasement.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a racist thing. This isn't a racist thing. There ain't just black people out there in those protests. And that's where, I mean, I remember I grew up in the 80s. You see all these different protests. I was ready for the Rodney King riots, all that. It was normally, they were segregated. So now it's like, you know, they got everybody to believe there were sick people out there and there's no sick people. Right? And so now what they're doing is they're going out there and they're trying to make everybody believe that there's no white people out there when there's white people out there. You know what I mean? So it's like they're trying to make people, you know, it's just weird the way they're trying to twist it all up.
Hell of a spin. It's
Yeah.
weird. You're right.
Yeah. All right, let's go this way. Oh, have you guys been asked to close early? And was it like an officer or anybody that came by and said, hey, we need you guys to board up or close or anything like that? Or was that
We're just doing it 'cause we're tired of replacing shit.
That's right.
I've had to replace my windows. I've been in business 9 years, and I've had to replace my windows.
Well, we're supporting small business too. This is your business, right?
No, this gentleman on the end boarding up his. I have brake masters on the other side.
Brake Masters. Okay, and so how long have you been in business?
9 years.
9 years. How long have you been doing brakes?
15 years.
15 years. Okay, so you got a lot of experience?
Massive.
Good, good. Okay, so we heard that. Brake Masters. So come out here and support this guy's business. He's doing what he's got to do to protect his business. You guys need to do what you guys got to do to support his business. You need brake work? Brake Masters, right here behind Harbor Freight HEMET. So. How's it going, guys? You guys own this business?
No, working here.
Are you guys boarding up a lot of businesses, or is it just this one that you're hired for? This right here? Okay, yeah, we're going around, and so it's all preparation, not due to vandalism.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, we're on Facebook Live. We're trying to bring the truth because the mainstream media won't do it. You know what I mean? So we're checking out everybody. We're supporting small businesses. HEMET Auto Center, the gas muffler. You know what I mean? You got the muffler work, come right here behind the Harbor Freight right here in HEMET off of 74. So thank you guys. Thanks. Good luck, man. So what we're seeing right now, we got another guy, we got another contractor up here boarding up more businesses. And we'll go talk to him. I mean, you're talking about small business owners. Not one of these businesses in here is a large business. I mean, this is all small business people, you know, mom and pop shops. They've already got the blow from the COVID. Now they're getting hit with the demonstrations and the riots, and they're just like, they're hanging in there. You want to talk to resilience? You want to talk or get an example of what the resilience of the American business owner is? This is the resilience of the American business owner right here. How's it going, guys? You guys boarding up just this business, or you guys got a bunch of businesses you're doing? Good job. Thank you. How's it going, my friend? walking today. If you have questions, we're on Facebook Live. We're battling the fake media right now, trying to bring truth. Are you guys boarding up just this business, or are you guys boarding up a bunch of other businesses?
Just the business.
Just this kind of business right now. It's awful. What were you guys told? And what caused you to build it up, or just to board it up? They didn't say board them. That's right. What's your name? Jose, I'm Adam. Where are you from? Moreno Valley? Right on. That's Jose from Moreno Valley. This stuff, it affects everybody, man. Check out this. Try right here, man. HEMET, California right now is boarded up, and they're preparing. They're hoping for the best, and they're preparing for the worst. So, there's another one right here. So. Brake Masters 74, boarded up. Yeah, and what's so sad about the whole thing is that all it takes is to hold people equally accountable under the law with the same zeal. Okay, I'm telling you right now, okay, there's no way in hell that some regular American citizens, right, say 4 guys, right, kill another American citizen, no matter what his color is, right, and only one of them go to jail. Okay, you can't stand there and watch somebody get murdered without it being a crime. So, I mean, I encourage everybody to go to the Minneapolis, just search term Minneapolis, contact the district attorney, tell him he needs to start holding people equally accountable, and then contact the United States Justice Department and file discrimination complaints against them. You know, you can search, Google, you can find it in 2 seconds. You can't find it, go on my post, I posted the numbers. Because this is ridiculous. Our whole nation is on fire, and they're not arresting them. What are they trying to prove? Because they're not going to win. You know what I mean? These people, you're talking about, based on what people's opinions that I've seen, there's still so much built up anger because these guys are still free. And so if you think this is going to end, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to spread your National Guard super thin and hope that there's no video of them being overran. Seriously, this is what you're going to do? This is your choice over holding people equally accountable under the law? And you wonder why we have a COVID-19 pandemic? And you wonder why we had the Patriot Act? And you wonder why we're the whole nation burning right now? Okay, you guys need to figure it out. It's not even funny at this point. It's ridiculous. I don't know how far you want to walk tonight. Okay, so here's a business that isn't doing any preparation. And I'm curious to see if this business gets vandalized tonight. And in defense of the HEMET community, compared to what has happened in other cities, based on the real research that I've done, there was some vandalism, there was some broken windows, but the looting it wasn't even any looting at all. I had a guy say that he was missing 2 car batteries out of an entire AutoZone. So maybe he was, maybe he wasn't, but that's like minimal looting. Okay, and you're talking about a kind of a low-income population. You know what I mean? So that goes to show, most of it's peaceful. So, I'm gonna give us a shout out and say thank you to the HEMET community for keeping everything to a minimum like you have been. You know what I mean? It's like you guys get kind of a bad rap for being kind of like a high crime rate area, but yet that hasn't really manifested itself within these demonstrations. There's some guys that have jobs. I guess they're essential. In fact, my personal opinion, anybody who mentions the word essential and who's essential and who's not essential, right, needs to be sued. Needs to be brought up on discrimination charges, whether civilly or whether criminally. It's ridiculous. This is treason. So here's another one. We got Burbaker Colton, no boards. So. Alright, we're at Palm. I don't know if I want to walk. I don't know if I want to walk all the way down to State Street. It's kind of a trek. You know, I'm gonna find out. It's interesting to find out what Walmart's doing. Walmart is right here. It's the Walmart Marketplace off of Florida and Palm. We're gonna go see if we can get some information from them. See if they're doing any preparations for any type of demonstrations that may be taking place tonight. Also, I would like to add that, you know, my son received a notification on his phone for a 6 o'clock curfew. Now, I mean, that's just asking for problems. I mean, seriously, what are we in 3rd grade? You're gonna tell us we're gonna be in before the streetlights come on? No, I don't think so, man. Do something realistic. You know what I mean? You might want to set your goals at a realistic level. You know what I mean? People don't even get off work till after that. So, they'll sit here and say, oh, you know, some unreasonable, unachievable goal, and then freak out when nobody follows it. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna get the media who's gonna spin it. Nobody's following the curfew. Well, yeah, we're free Americans. Why the hell would we be home at 6 o'clock? I'm a grown man. You tell me what time I gotta go home? So here's the Starbucks, no boards. O'Reilly's over here. They do have a board. I think that might be vandalism. Let's go find out. So far, I haven't seen any gatherings. I haven't seen any protests gathering up. And if I can find a group of people that maybe start gathering, I'm going to find out. I'm not even sure if they're allowed to gather. If they're, you know, it'd be nice to talk to an officer to find out what their plans are in regards to allowing protesters to assemble or not to assemble. Go ahead and shut that door right here. It looks like it's been busted. Get this sign right here. We'll be closing at 6 p.m. due to curfew. Thank you. So, what I was telling you about that curfew wasn't a joke. How's it going, my friend? Hey, do you know of any demonstrations or protests going on tonight? No, nothing at all, huh? Hey, can I ask you, we're doing Facebook Live stuff, and I'm trying to get everybody's opinion on this whole George Floyd thing. Do you think it's a racial thing that everybody's pissed off, or do you think it's like an injustice thing across the board?
I think it's a racial thing.
Well, I think it plays its part, but I mean, do you think that COVID plays a part in it?
On the white man's part, most likely, but there's not. You know, the racial thing is more disturbing.
Yeah, well, how does it make you feel to see so many white and black and Mexican and Asian people standing up together within these protests? That's right. Have to do some of that. That's right. You know?
Yeah, so, you know, we just want to create peace. That's right.
That's right. And, you know, they make it out, they're spinning it on the news like it was all kinds of looting, all kinds of stuff. I went this morning, you know, before they, you know, I went up right up to that mall where they said it was all looted, and ain't nothing got looted out of there.
Yeah.
You know, I talked to the AutoZone right there. They took 2 car batteries, he's claiming. Now, maybe you guys misplaced them. Like, seriously, who's going to walk past all that stuff and take 2 car batteries, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so they're just racial thing.
Yeah. Well, I think there's definitely a racial element to it. I'm not saying there's a racial element. What I'm saying is we rising up as a nation right now.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Matters.
We're rising
That's
up. We're
what
stronger together. You know what I mean? What's your name? Sam. I'm Adam, man. So we do real news, man. We can't trust the news media anymore to give us our news, right? It's all fake news. So if you go, you look up COVID-19 myth busted, or you'll find my page, man. Just find my page. I'm accepting all friends requests, man. You'll get all my feeds. We're gonna blow this thing up. We're gonna bring the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Right here. We find out about it. Power steering bump Mom's car. We're gonna get rolled, son. Hey, was that window busted due to vandalism or did it just break?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, was it vandalism that busted that? Did they take anything or did they just bust the window?
Get rid of things.
What'd they take?
Paint stuff.
Paint? Is weird stuff?
Yeah, weird stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, they seem busy. We won't bother you guys. We're doing some Facebook Live footage trying to bring the truth because the media won't put it out there. You know what I mean? All right, so you heard it, man. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's sketchy. You want to get the inside of the door. Bust it in. Right here. All right. You have all this stuff on the shelves. Try it. All right. Got all this stuff that could have been took. And it just wasn't, you know what I mean? So, in that case, you know what? We're not saying that it would be clear. You know, that might be a testament to the police force. You know what I mean? That might be a testament to the quality of service that the HEMET PD is doing for businesses. You know what I mean? We're not against. You make it clear we're not against the cops. You know what I mean? We're all on the same side. You know what I mean? We're stronger together. So, just make that clear before people go thinking that like I'm against the Justice Department or anything. I'm not against the
Hey man, can you do your backpack up front for us?
Yeah.
I'm not against the Justice Department per se. What I'm against is the Justice Department. I'm not against the individuals in the Justice Department. I'm against the people within the Justice Department that aren't holding people equally accountable under the law. You know what I mean? And you know, there's a lot of people that are out here that are, you know, protecting the community, protecting the protesters, protecting the businesses. And I'm telling you, you got our support. Understand, if you work for the Justice Department, you got our support 100%. You know what I mean? What we're trying to get is if we band together between citizens of all races, all colors, with the people that work within the Justice Department, and we can put pressure on the Justice Department, whether it be higher up, whether it be a procedural change, whether it needs a complete overhaul, whatever it is, whatever it takes to get to the goal of holding everybody equally accountable under the law with the same zeal. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make sure that that's clear to everybody. We definitely appreciate and thank all the officers that are coming out here in the community to protect the businesses and to protect the protesters and to, you know, put a stop to the looting when it fires up. You know what I mean? So that might be, you know, that might be right there. That business might have escaped because, you know, the officers showed up so quickly to, you know, put out that looting flame before it flared up. So, I'm going to shine the Walmart right here. Okay, now this lot cop weirdo, you know, 1984 lot cop weirdo thing, okay, that's there all the time. That's not something that they put in preparation for a demonstration. This is, you know, make that clear. Talk to some employees. And then after here, son, we'll go over to the Chinese. Yeah, good Chinese over there. And we'll do some promotion of their business. You know what I mean? Just so everybody knows, I don't get paid to do this. This isn't something that, you know, is like a job of mine where it's like I'm getting funding to do any of this stuff. And I'm doing this because I'm an American. You know what I mean? And I'm doing this because I'm just fed up with the fake news media. And I'm fed up with what's happening to the small businesses in this country, which, you know, is the heartbeat of the nation.
They shut it down for us.
How's it going? telling my friends, you guys had any vandalism over here from last night?
No.
No vandalism? You guys doing any preparation, like boarding up windows or anything for any demonstrations that might take place tonight? Are you guys doing any type of preparation for any of the demonstrations that may take place? Nothing at all. Are you guys doing any beefed up security or anything?
We already have security.
Okay, I was asking because a lot of other small businesses are boarding up right now. We're on Facebook Live. We're sick of the fake news media. We're out here getting the truth for all our friends on Facebook. Well, I can. I mean, it's a public place. I'm just saying that, you know, I just wanted. I'll leave you guys alone to get you back to work, but no preparation except for this guy. Hey man, you got. We appreciate you out there, man. Hold it down. That's right. So. Yeah, okay, that's boarded from the inside. That's definitely.
That's not part of the Walmart.
That could be caused by vandalism.
Dad, that's not part of the Walmart.
I know, but it's part of a business that's in the Walmart shopping center and within the HEMET community, son. You always got to give me a hard time, son.
Yeah.
Always.
I'm your son. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, do you guys know of any protests or demonstrations that will be happening tonight? Nothing? Okay, so we haven't found anybody that knows anything about a demonstration. So maybe there's, you know, hopefully maybe there's no storm coming. You know what I mean? Maybe people are just gearing up just in case and nothing's going to happen. So that'd be the best case scenario. You know, actually the best case scenario is that, you know, everybody that, you know, is upset about these protests turning into riots and looting, the best case scenario is you get off your ass and you come protest peacefully, and anytime you see something start to flare up, anytime you see an agitator or anything, right, you shut that shit down. I mean, you can't depend on the police to do everything. Sometimes you guys got to stand up and you got to shut shit down yourself. You know what I mean? And I learned that in Hawaii. That's the way Hawaiians handle it. You know what I mean? You want to act stupid in Hawaii, the citizens gonna make sure you know how to act out there. They're gonna take care of their own businesses. They're gonna take care of their own community. You know? And I think that you know, us here in the mainland could take a page out of their book and start, you know, taking some initiative to start standing up for, you know, other small businesses within the community. You know, I mean, that would take a lot of take a lot off of the individuals trying to you know, keep everybody safe. You know, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like it's like somebody that did something really stupid and hurt themselves, right? I mean, you still feel for them because they're in pain and they're going through all this nonsense, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they brought it upon themselves, you know what I mean? And that's what's happening with the Justice Department right now. You know, this is self-inflicted. None of this had to happen. Had you just been able to hold everybody equally accountable under the law, you know what I mean? You guys still ain't getting it, though. You guys still haven't arrested the correct people. Well, you arrested one of them, you're still 3 short. So 1 out of 4. You know, some people say, you know, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 out of 4 is freaking horrible. You know, I'm sorry. Let's see here. This is, let's look at the business. This is the Golden Moon Fine Chinese restaurant. Amazing Chinese food in here. You're talking about really, really good Chinese food. They're located on, let's see what street is this. They're on Florida and Palm, right across from the Walmart. I can't call because we're on the phone, but see if we get somebody to come out.
I can call him.
Yeah, call him real quick.
You're also 20% dead.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta save that thing. You know, I was able to figure out, you know how we're losing videos? Anytime somebody likes your video, it'll go onto your notifications, right, son? I'm looking at you, son. I'm trying to get around. But it'll go on your notifications, and you could grab it from there. You don't actually lose it. Somebody share that with me. How's it going, hon? Hello? No, I know. We just want to ask you a few questions and promote your business. Hello? What? We're going around and we're promoting small businesses right now, and since we know you guys got such great food, we wanted to do a promotion for you guys. Yeah, promotion, yeah. Can you? But you don't have to. If you're too scared to open the door, we'll just move on. I mean, we're just trying to promote your business and get some awareness to your guys' great service and your guys' great food. I mean, it's up to you. You're not open? Okay. All right. So we got people, and this is kind of a, they're not going to open their doors. Okay. So you're talking about. I mean, I hope I don't look that intimidating, but they're not even willing to open their doors. And I'm telling you right now, there's a major thing. The major thing about that isn't because, I look like some scumbag. Okay, they're doing that because they're scared of looting. You know what I mean? They don't want to open their doors and take any risk of somebody coming into their business and looting their restaurant. I mean, that's the only thing that makes logical sense, because I've been to this restaurant I don't know how many times, and I've never had them not open the door when I've knocked on the door. You know what I mean? And that's just the sad state of affairs that our nation's in. It's not, if it's happening here, it's happening everywhere, man. And that's just a super sad thing. That's fear. And you guys want to talk about fear? Let's talk about fear for a second, because the people that are propagating the COVID-19 nonsense, okay, they're spreading fear, okay? And that is actual terrorism. To incite fear in a population is a definition of terrorism, and it's against the law based on the Patriot Act. Okay, so anybody that's spreading fear, you just let them know, look, dude, you're in violation of law on the Patriot Act, dude, like, knock your shit off, Sorry, Dave. I'm trying to lie. I'm working on my curse. These guys look like they're already ready for it. They don't even got a board up. They got barbed wire and metal on their windows and everything. So, you didn't put up plywood? No, we're good. We did that years ago. You know what I mean? All right. Well, we're gonna head home right now. That was pretty much it, man. So HEMET right now is buckling down. They're boarding up. You know what I mean? They're getting ready to ride this wave. So hopefully it doesn't pop off. If it does, know that I will be back on to bring the truth to light right here on my Facebook. Okay, I'll let you guys go.